Hello, and welcome to my interview, my leadership interview um, of someone who is, in my opinion, not only just a great friend, but a great leader as well. Um, in my conversation with Jeff, I quickly realized just how similar um, our leadership styles were. The only difference was that he had done an excellent job of putting those strategies into place, whereas I'm still struggling to figure out exactly how to go about it. Um, Jeff's overall theory was a simple one: treat others how you would want to be treated, with respect. Um, Jeff has bounced around as a leader at the Disneyland Resort. He began his journey as a Fantasyland attractions manager and was slowly able to make his way up into a full time management position with Hotel Recreation, and then where he is currently now as a full time manager with Adventureland attractions at Disneyland. So it's kind of a cool job where he gets to talk with a lot of people and communicate with a lot of people in a lot of different scenarios. But when he came to recreation, which is where he was my leader at the time, he knew nothing about his role coming into it. It was obvious to him that the qualities that had gotten him where he was in the first place would be his keys to success in his new role. Well, when talking to Jeff, he was extremely confident, and I knew exactly what to say and how to. He knew exactly what to say and how to say it. One of my obvious questions had to be, what was his greatest weakness? Jeff had a quick answer to the question, and to be honest, it was one that kind of made me think that maybe it was one that he had rehearsed after countless interviews. Um, but after speaking with him longer, I realized that this was a genuine concern of his and one that he was striving to fix daily, and he was really working hard to get better at it. Uh, he talked about how he feels as though he's too quick to make decisions, how each and every one of his choices directly impact the people below him, and he wants to do a better job of realizing that whatever he says or whatever he does quickly affects the people that he works with. Uh, to me, this was an admirable trait that Jeff wanted to improve on. His passion is obviously people, and he wants to be sure that anything he does reflects positively on that. While I enjoy learning about Jeff's current leadership styles and trials, I wanted to get to know more about what made him the quality leader that he was today. Was it a previous leader? Was it a family member? And after asking the question, Jeff was quick to respond that his mom and his grandpa had taught him all about how to stick out in a crowd. Um, he said that his grandpa told him to be a loudmouth and to always voice his opinion, which I thought was pretty funny. Um, After going over different leadership styles with Jeff, I wanted him to pick a style that he wants to be known for, a style that really showed the type of leader that he is, and to really cement in my mind how he wanted to be perceived in not only this interview but also in life and in his professional job. And after some deliberation, he chose transformational leadership. Uh, he said, "The successes of my team will always be more important than my own successes." And this really stuck out to me and made me realize that what had made Jeff such a great leader, it wasn't necessarily his love for people, though it was a huge part of it. It was his love for improving people beneath him and people that he could inspire. He wanted to inspire and motivate his subordinates and knew that the only way to get people to listen was to first establish a relationship out of respect and also out of knowledge. Um, when speaking about Jeff's career choices, I kind of want to get a vibe of where he wanted to go after this and what his plans were. And he said that, um, or I'm sorry, and I asked him if he was always going to want to lead large groups of people, or if he was only going to want to maybe do something else. And he said he wasn't really sure where he wanted to be. He mentioned that a special projects role might be something that he would be interested in because he's always wanting to learn and always wanting to improve himself and make himself better. So that would be a role that he would be willing to take. But he also said that he wasn't ready to leave what he was doing now, and he was really having a good time with it. But that nothing's really off the table. And I think that's an admirable thing to see out of a leader, is that you're always looking to broaden your horizons and make yourself better. Um, in conclusion, at the start of this interview, I wanted to really see what type of weaknesses surrounded a leader that um, I had sitting so high up on a pedestal. I wanted to really dig deep into a man that seemed many really like, and in many ways, a lot of people see him as perfect because they don't really know him outside of just the professional image he has at work. And it pleased me to see how quickly Jeff realizes his own weaknesses, and how quickly he was able to admit it, and how quickly he was willing to admit it. And although he's bloomed into a quality leader, he knows that there's still a lot of work to do, and he knows that there's always something that he can learn, no matter what he's doing. And again, the thing that really stuck out to me was how he says that his successes will only be measured by the success of the people around him. And to me, that's really powerful, and that's something that I think I will want to strive for as a leader moving forward. So thanks for watching.